everyone, and welcome to Colonia High School, home of the Patriots. Tonight is a boys soccer match between the Woodbridge Barons and the Colonia Patriots. We're just about ready to get underway. I'm Joe Tarrant along with John Eberhardt, and we'll be bringing you all the action tonight.
Joe, we had a rainy day almost all day, and the sun finally decided to pop out. And what kudos about these fields now. If this was a regular grass field, we would have a postponed game.
I think the last time we did a game here, the same thing. It was miserable weather all day long, and then all of a sudden the sun popped out.
Yeah. I think the good Lord is a soccer fan.
Yeah, I do too. Well, let me give you the starting lineups for the Woodbridge High School Barons. Number 1, Marcos Piastre. Number 2, Thomas Hendricks. Number 3, Piero Tuforo. Number 7, Alexander Yatako. Number 8, Leandro Flores. Number 13, Steven Gross. Number 18, Ethan Figueroa. Number 19, Hector Lopez. Number 22, Ryan Vasquez. Number 23, Justin Kitchen. And number 30, Kynan De Silva.
And real quick for the Colonia Patriots, who are in black, folks, just so you know, we're looking at your TV screen. The Colonia Patriots are in, dark blue on your left, and Woodbridge Barons are in white. Starting for Colonia is Mark Nicolin, number 5. And he's going to be playing midfield. Gabe Cruz, another midfielder, number 7. Tim Meehan, number 8, midfielder. Sneh Shah, number 10. He's playing defense. Patrick Villa, he'll be up forward. Number 11, number 14, Thomas Alves. He'll be in midfield. Jesse Worth, a defender. Number 16, Julian Cardona. Number 23, defender. Kareem Askar, 47, and Dan Sosiak. And we're underway.
Woodbridge is coached by Anthony Clark, the head coach, and the assistant coaches are Mike Jago and Brian Calber.
And Colonia's head coach is Mike Cazolas. Dan Valenti and Travis Flowers are assistant coaches. And, of course, our good friend Ben LaSalle, our athletic director here at Colonia.
And Joe Ward is the...
At Woodbridge, correct? Yeah.
At Woodbridge athletic director.
Two great guys.
Oh, yeah.
Shot on goal, and they'll have a goal kick.
I know both athletic directors, no matter what you ask them, it's not a problem.
And what a job it is. When you think of all the sports, the activities that are involved in the high school program, it's quite a job.
Just the scheduling alone.
Scheduling, yeah. And Woodbridge challenging, and we have a whistle, and it looks like we'll have an indirect kick.
And we've got a player down in the middle of the field. That was number 5 for Colonia.
Mark DeColney seems fine.
I walked across the field before the game, and like you said, it drains well. It's dry. It shouldn't have any problem at all with the footing.
Oh, nice forward pass. No offsides. And then Soyak, the lucky goalkeeper. There is a position I would not want to play. And Woodbridge with a nice turn. Free ball down the middle of the field, no call. That's fair on the referee. On occasion, you'll see the referee stick his hands out on either side, and that's indicating that he saw something on the field, but he wasn't going to call a penalty. And he just pretty much hollers out to the players, play on. I saw that. Don't worry about it. And Colonia with the throw in. Now with the rain, the temperature's starting to climb a little bit. The humidity's starting to creep in.
Yeah, like I said, before the game, I checked on my phone at AccuWeather, and it was 90% humidity.
You got a push there.
wonder how that's going to take its toll on the players tonight.
That was Julian Cardona with a little bump there, and the referee caught it. We'll see if the referee's going to call a tight game or let the players play the game. There's two different approaches to it, and we'll see what happens here. Wow, goalie comes all the way out to the...
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
That's scary.
Never seen that before.
Usually there's a ball person on the other side. Oh, okay, there we go. Just saw one of the JV players climbing the fence there to retrieve that ball. Nice clean header.
It's a 40-minute half, and we're down to 36.5 minutes. Call that out?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The referee called it, but coach was right there. The total of the ball has to be out, not half, not three-quarter. The entire ball has to cross the end line, but that's what the referee saw. He's closer.
And the out of bounds is not the football field itself, but yet the dotted line that you see beyond the out of bounds for football.
Right, that's a good point. Yeah, you're seeing football markings and soccer markings, and
soccer field is just a little bit bigger than football.
Yeah, we'll have a Woodbridge throw in. Both teams are 0-1. They're looking for their first win. And how sweet it would be to take it from a hometown rival.
Yeah. They play hard when they're playing across the township.
And again, folks, it's a great opportunity right here in Woodbridge. Just come out, and we got the 3 high schools here, and come out and enjoy a little athletic competition. We have our goal kick here. Nice kick halfway down the field.
And for the most part, it's free to get in, except like basketball games. They charge you a minimal amount, $1, $2 to get in. But where can you go on a Friday, Saturday night for $2?
Yeah, it's a donation to help support the program. It's
absolutely
well worth it. Nice kick.
Yeah.
I'm sure the football coach was looking at that. A nice turn on Woodbridge player, but here comes Colonia coming down the left wing. Cross, nice clear by the goalie.
That goalie is Marcos Piastre. It's Hector Lopez for Woodbridge with the ball.
Colonia with the challenge, and just that quick, Woodbridge clears it. They come up with their own challenge.
Here we go.
Here you got coming down the right wing.
Saved by number 22. Ryan Vasquez.
There's Julian Cardona coming down the right wing. And Tim Meehan trying to get control of it. And Woodbridge clears it. That's a referee's choice on that call, whether it was a dangerous play or not.
So it looks like the referees are going to let him play.
Yeah, it's looked at the beginning, but they were calling it tight, and now it looks like usually referees will do that. They'll establish the game so the players know which way they're going. And player can say either I can get away with a little bit, or nope, they're going to call it tight. It's a nice crowd here on.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this crowded.
Well, I was wondering if we were going to have the game the way the weather looked earlier today. And here we go again. The goalie's coming halfway down. That's very interesting.
And boy, can he kick.
That explains why he's come down halfway down the field. That was almost right into the net. Pass back. Colonia trying to open the field up a little bit. Nice recovery. There comes Tim Meehan. Nice pass to right wing. Patrick Filla.
Saved by the goalie.
That's why, I mean, it's when you think of the goalie's coming out there with his hands, going to dive for the ball when another player is trying to kick it. That's just that sheer guts.
They should be wearing a mask like a catcher's mask.
Yeah, that's a scary position. Takes a special person to do that. And Colonia now with the throw in. And he'll do it again. And slowly marching down the field. Oh no, it's called Woodbridge ball.
He had a referee signaled with his head, his hand on top of his head.
The Colonia player must have touched it. And we'll have a goal kick.
He'll come all the way out. No, he won't.
No, he can't come out of the box on that. That's
still a 50-yarder.
Nice header. That hurt me up here. Wow. And we got a push. And slight difference between high school rules and regular FIFA, which is the federal rules for soccer, is there's 2 referees in high school, and in regular soccer there's a referee and 2 linesmen. Yeah, but the 2 referees, they have to work together to coordinate where they are in a field, and especially when there's a penalty kick or corner kick. Every once in a while we get a breeze here, which makes it bearable. And there's a nice kick.
That was about a 55-yard kick.
That was beautiful.
That's a weapon. And he's just a junior. Or I would say not just a junior, but he's a junior.
Yeah, I'm thinking that football coach he's thinking.
Oh, absolutely.
Colonial started off here. They build a wall in front of the goal. The moans you heard were, I'm sure people hoping it was a handball, but a nice charge on goal, and let's see who touched that last. It looks like it may be a corner kick. And there's Colonia with a corner kick. These are dangerous.
Yeah, I thought it was Tim Meehan that touched it last, number 8.
Yeah, it looks like Tim Meehan will take the kick. Short kick.
Looking for a header in.
Well, he was drilling for the far post. That's a hard spot for the goalie. You look at the far post up high. And you talk about the people on the Board of Education here, how dedicated they are. Here's the principal, Ken Pace, here just to make sure things are going well and to enjoy maybe a little bit of soccer. Yeah, Colonia throw in. Nice pressure on keeping him on the sideline. And Colonia with the pass up forward, but fortunately a little too far.
John, I'm going to sneak in a resume, I would say, from Woodbridge for one of the players is number 19, Hector Lopez, who's a junior. His favorite sport, guess what? Soccer. And his favorite movie is Superbad. His favorite school subject, English. I don't know, when I had him in middle school, didn't think that his favorite subject would be English. He likes hip-hop. And his favorite moment was when we beat Colonia last year in overtime.
That's got to be it. That's a great feeling when you go that far. And Woodbridge throwing.
26 minutes left in this half.
And almost a through ball, not quite.
Nice save.
Well, working the right wing, and there's, ooh, no call.
I thought he pushed him.
I think 10 people on Colonia saw that, but yeah, the guy that counts didn't. No offsides. That's key the way
another 55-yarder.
You saw that Jordan Dareback stayed just behind the defender before that pass forward to make sure he wasn't offsides.
You know, I'm looking at the field and I'm seeing the Colonia goalie shading his eyes from the sun, and the Woodbridge goalie is in complete shade.
Yeah, the sun is right behind us, which is, for your viewing audience, it's right behind you. Well, Vincent Diaz coming in for Colonia. Jordan Dareback taking a little break. And this weather, that's understandable. Warm and humid. Nice dribble through. High kick. It buys time, but it doesn't give you a good spot on the field. And Colonia forces the ball out. Jesse Worth with that play. Made up for the high kick.
Yeah.
Kept it low this time.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Ball. Open net. Unfortunately, Patrick Field unfortunately just overshot just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit too hard. I thought we were going to have our first goal.
Yeah, that was that got everybody up off their got everybody standing. Nice pass.
Nice head.
Good pressure from the left defense.
They called that one.
And we'll have an indirect kick. Nice kick to the center of the net. And Woodbridge take control. No one there to help, so this was on his own, just kind of dribbled the ball forward, hoping for some help.
Thought that was a little bit of a push too.
Yeah, there were hands all over there. And Thomas Alves just kind of dribbled it out, trying to come down the left side. And Woodbridge is in the white with the red letters, and Colonia's in a navy blue with the gold letters.
Coming in for Woodbridge was Logan Babula and number 11, Nigel Pala. It's a little difficult to see the numbers from where we're sitting since Woodbridge is on the far side of the field. But I'll try my best to keep you updated.
Yeah, tried to turn before you had the ball, and we got a push. And Woodbridge will take it. Another nice kick. And Woodbridge will let it go out for a throw-in. An opportune time to tie your shoe there.
Yeah.
And a pass. Nobody there.
Yeah, nobody to help him.
That's one of the coach's sayings was, if you pass and there's nobody there, the coach would just holler out to who?
60-yard kick. He's amazing.
So far, this has been a balanced game. And we'll have a Colonia throw in. Both teams challenging. We're about halfway through the first half. And no stoppage of play so far. Again, folks, if you look at the clock, that clock is the approximate time. The referees on the field actually keep the time. And what happens if there's a stoppage for injury, they'll add time. Oh, nice clear. No call on that.
Somehow I missed number 37 coming into the game for Woodbridge, and that's Michael Barahona, one of my ex-students.
Both teams are keeping the field wide open, which you can tell is one of the attributes of this level of play, that they're that good that they can open the field up. If you watch the 7-year-olds play, wherever the ball is, you'll see 22 players.
Well, why I have a moment, I'm going to tell you about Woodbridge High School's Ryan Vasquez. Number 22, he's a senior. His favorite movie, Rocky. Which one, though? Favorite music, all of it. He likes soccer, watching football and basketball, man for all season. His favorite school subjects, not one, but two, is film and literature. And
have a direct kick here by Woodbridge.
His favorite soccer moment is winning a under-19 flight this past spring. And in college, he wants to study film production. It's nice when the students have a goal.
Yeah, that's kind of a nice kick. And Colonia heads it out. Ball has yet to touch the field. And we'll have a throw in. Colonia's throw in. And passed out toward the middle. And good job by Patrick Phillip to kind of slow things down there and clear it. Looks like the only place the sun is at is on the Colonia goalkeeper.
That'll go away quick because it's 6:30 now. Another 15, 20 minutes, it'll be gone.
Ball popped up forward. And a nice clear by Colonia. Passed up there to Jordan Durback. Sorry, Jordan Dirkak. Tried to put pressure on the goalie. No call.
Yeah, he was down there by himself. He didn't have much help until he got kicked out of bounds.
And we'll have a goal kick. Yes, got some foot.
Comes out far from the net.
He's allowed to come out as far as that box. He can come out as far as he wants, but he can use his hands as far as that box, and that's it. And he becomes any other player. Again, this game has been balanced. There's been attacks on both teams.
Oh, that was a push. Woodbridge pushed that time. They let him play.
Nice wide out pass. And a little bit too far wide.
Thomas Hendricks threw the ball in for Woodbridge, and he's got the ball again.
Nice give and go on Colonia's part. That's well coordinated. Joseph Gabardi with trying to keep the pressure on the right wing. And Jesse Worth with the throw in. And we got a push. Nice footwork by Tim Meehan.
referee talking to Tim Mahan and Nigel Palla.
I didn't see any cards come out. I think that was just a caution to tell them to back off.
I didn't see any cards either. I think he just wanted to calm everybody down a little.
They are issuing a card is not a favorite thing for a referee to do. There's a little bit of paperwork involved afterwards, even a yellow card. Has to be turned into the athletic director, has to be turned into the conference. A nice clear by Colonia. And Vincent Diaz coming down the side. It's nice to see the referees letting them play the throw-ins, because the throw-in is probably among the least significant parts of the game. And just, if you misstep, you step over the line, you throw over the side. It's just so insignificant. And I think the last game we had, the referees were calling everything on throw-ins.
11 minutes left in this first half.
A great game. Yeah, Patriots will take it. Jesse Worth with the throw-in. In the end with a pass back. And have Woodbridge throwing.
Thrown in again by Thomas Hendricks.
Pass to Patrick Fields, coming up the right wing. Crosses it. A little bit too towards the goal. He had Vincent Diaz waiting there. That was some burst of speed Tim Meehan just had.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're trying to maintain control, but Mark Nicolan with the steal. Snayshaw with a cross and just a little bit too far.
Colonia almost had themselves a goal.
And they'll take a corner kick. Among the more dangerous plays in the game of soccer. Let's see how he plays this, but it's going to be a long kick. Across the mouth of the goal.
I think Woodbridge, Vincent Escobar, number 14. I think he may have got away with a push.
He'll have a goal kick.
Coming in for the game for Woodbridge is Matthew De Jesus, senior.
The Colonia goalkeeper can breathe a sigh of relief. The sun is out of his eyes.
Yeah.
And we'll have a Patriots throw in. There's a very rarely called foul, and that would be obstruction, which we just saw down there.
May have missed for Woodbridge, number 14, Vincent Escobar. I see he's in the game.
And we just had a handball there by Woodbridge. And again, that's the referee discretion. A lot of times they won't call if it's incidental. It doesn't change it or give a benefit to the player, to the position of the ball. kick towards the center of the goal. And cleared by Woodbridge. Well, there's some hustle by Kareem Asghar. Got down the field quick.
I don't know. I thought the Woodbridge player held him. That was number 37 for Woodbridge, Michael Barahona.
Well, you'll notice the referees, what they'll do is they'll try to control one half of the field. And they have to position themselves on opposite sides. So the referee on the far side was towards the right, and so he might have missed something that was done further down the field. And it's Woodbridge throwing.
Coming back in the game is number 13 for Woodbridge, Stevens Gross.
Nice takeaway by Tim Meehan. And a cross pass to Joseph Gabardi. And tries to keep it in, and let's see how they call this. It was on this side of the flag post, so it'll be a throw-in. Shot towards the center of the goal. Nice gutsy move by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that was the closest we've come to a goal.
Yeah, we wish they had that ball back. Nice forward pass to the left wing. Keep it on the left-hand side, and it'll be Woodbridge throwing. Well, stands filled in nicely.
Yes, they did. More than I expected them to.
Nice kick.
Yeah. From our vantage point, I thought that was going to be right in the mouth of the goal.
And Mr. Woodbridge will take possession with the goal kick.
Four and a half minutes left in this first half. There's no score, 0-0.
That's got to be his shortest kick so far tonight.
Must have had an off kick.
Pass back to the goalie. And Woodbridge tries to keep the pressure on, and it'll be a Colonia throw-in. And Woodbridge keeping the ball with the short passing on the far side. Nice defense by Javon Enchant.
Thomas Hendricks throwing it in for Woodbridge. Offsides?
Well, yeah, it's again, that's referee's discretion, but that was a close one. Yeah, it's definitely offsides. The referee has his hands straight up in the air. That means indicating indirect kick for offsides. Not hands on the hips like in football. Well, going with a 2-3-4 lineup. Nice pass forward. Only passed into a whole bunch of white shirts. And Tim Meehan takes a shot on goal just over the top.
Yep. Two minutes left in the half. 2 minutes.
And unlike football, there is no 2-minute warning. And Woodbridge getting control of it. It'll be Colonia throw-in. One of the nice things I'm noticing about the game is that the coaches aren't screaming orders out to the players. They're letting the players make their own decisions on the field, which is great. The coach sets up how the players are situated on the field and kind of lets them think the game through, which is excellent. Colonia with short pass to the center of the field. Another shot on goal, just popped a little high.
Yeah.
Jordan Durkak really wanted that one back. He had the right idea again, the far post high. Just a little bit too high. Only a couple more seconds left in the first half.
Yeah.
Scoreless game. And Woodbridge throw in.
That was Logan Fabula.
Nice defense by Colonia there. Just to set enough time for a throw-in, and should be the end of the half.
And that's the end of the first half with the score: Woodbridge Barons 0, Colonia Patriots 0.
And folks, we'll be back.
Okay, and welcome back to a soccer match between the Woodbridge Barons and the Colonia Patriots. Colonia is going from right to left, and Woodbridge going from left to right. I'm Joe Tarrant with John Eberhard, bringing you all the action. John, what do you think of the first half?
And these are two evenly matched teams. So far, their record's the same, and the first half pretty much tells the story. Both teams attacks on goal, nice clean attacks on goal, and both of them got thwarted. Had a chance to talk to the principal, Ken Pace. For those that don't know, we're starting a Young Marines outfit here in Colonia High School, and we'll be having our recruit presentation September 26th, 6 p.m. at the high school. So anyone interested, come on down to the high school, 6 p.m., September 26th. Mr. Pace has been gracious, have the use of the facilities for the Young Marines. It's a great program. It teaches self-confidence, leadership, patriotism, how to honor veterans. Excellent program.
John, I had some students in Woodbridge Middle, and they were on a slippery slope. And they got to Woodbridge High School, and they got involved with Junior ROTC?
JROTC, up in Woodbridge.
And I met them a year or two later at the high school doing a game, and I didn't think it was them. I mean, they were polite. Yes, sir. No, sir. It was a total transformation.
It's important. We're not grooming them for the military. Obviously, we won't steer them away, and we'll get them every opportunity to advance if they want to go in the military. But it's a nice shot across the goal.
It was close.
And it does. It teaches the discipline is key. The leadership, and that's the self-confidence. So far, Woodbridge is going to have the JROTC Woodbridge High School, Young Marines Colonia High School, and I think we're going to be getting in JFK the Civil Air Patrol, which is an Air Force program. So
well, that's good.
They're out there, folks. Again, September 26th, 6 p.m. Colonia High School, come on down. We'll got a presentation. We'll show you what we're all about. If you like it, you can sign up right then and there. If you don't like it, walk away and nobody will be offended.
Lights starting to take effect here at the stadium.
Nice kick again. I'm sure that the Woodbridge football coach has got to be looking at this. And Colonia pushing forward, and we'll have a Colonia corner kick. There's where referee, you can have a case for obstruction where the player will run to make sure another player can't touch the ball, just block the ball off. But header and just over the top of the goal.
John, you know what I noticed this time, and maybe you can help me with this. I saw a Woodbridge player in goal along with the goalie. Do you see it?
Yes, but he's doing his block. He's pretty much saying, I got this half goalie, you get the other half.
Okay.
Now, of course, he cannot use his hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just the goalie.
Okay.
And there's oftentimes you can teach players, especially left-footed players are very good for it on corner kicks. They can actually hook the ball into the net, and that's where you'd want the two people in goal. It's rare, but don't ask me why, but it's left-footed players that have that little knack. And it's like it's a beautiful curveball. Nice kick.
So far, the score is 0-0.
Colonia with the throw in. Colonia putting the pressure on early in this half. Woodbridge trying to clear. And he gets the job done. Well, staying out to the left wing this time, which is...
Trip. Was that a trip or was that a trip?
That was a trip. Referee called it quickly. And he's giving a yellow card.
Is he really? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Don't understand unless... I don't understand. The purpose of, as long as the player is making an attempt to go for the ball and he knocks the other player down, that's a clean tackle. He has to make the attempt to go for the ball.
Yeah, there it is, yellow card.
So my guess is that the referees decided that he was just going for his ankle and not the ball. Referee discretion. Now he's got paperwork to do. Oh, nice header and...
Nice save.
Beautiful save.
Marcos Piastre for Woodbridge.
Colonia is putting the pressure on now.
Yeah, the second half, we've been down in the Woodbridge end.
And smart move by Woodbridge. Clear the ball and regroup. Buy your players some time to set up the defense. And Tim Meehan coming down the right side. Vincent Diaz.
And here's Colonia again on the attack.
Thomas Alves coming down. Nice pass to the left to Patrick Villa. And offsides. That was a close offsides.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Jeez.
Some kicks, huh?
Easy. Yeah, Woodbridge trying to open the field up. All the pressure with Colonia. Very nice. Nate Shot kept the ball in. Nice forward pass by Mark Nicolin. And have a Colonia throw in.
Dangerous throw in, too. That was a little bit of an acting job, I think.
Could be a goal kick for Woodbridge. That's one of the things that adds to the referee's dilemma is some of the acting that. Amazing. A 55-yard kick. And Colonia clears it.
And just once again, that Woodbridge is going to the right, and Colonia is going left. Right now, it's Woodbridge on the attack. Let's talk about Logan Castro from Woodbridge High School. He's a senior, number 12. Likes to play soccer, and he likes to watch The Dark Knight. His favorite music, Eminem. That's mine too. His favorite school subject is philosophy. And when he gets his favorite soccer moment is when he scored against Colonia. So the students take this.
Okay, Tim Meehan is asking for the 10 yards that he's allotted. And that was quick. He had the players were 3 or 4 feet from him. He quickly kicked the ball and quickly turned to the referee and he requested the 10 yards. Did a card just come out? He's holding his wallet. And it looks like the referee was carding.
Yeah.
Well, that's 2 yellow cards. Well, now the referees are even. Each one has a yellow card.
Must have been on a Colonia player because, must have been on a Colonia player because the Colonia coach was a little irate.
Yeah, it was. Woodbridge took the direct kick. I thought Tim Meehan was asking for the 10 yards, but apparently it was.
Go to work, Timmy.
And if you can't go through him, go around him. Yeah, we got a push.
Referees are starting to play it a little tight now.
Another nice kick. And we'll have a Woodbridge throw in. Yeah, Woodbridge coming up the left wing.
No help, though.
Trying to cross. And be a Woodbridge throw in again. And Colonia with the clear. And I'm going to be very curious to see where this foul's going.
Breakaway.
Okay, that's what I thought. See, normally the referee wouldn't call a foul. As long as you have advantage, you don't want to take the advantage away from the offensive team. But I guess in this case, the referee thought it was a grievous enough foul to call it. But you really want to stop play when the...
Wow.
Nice shot, almost directly on goal.
A little over 28 minutes left in this second half. Scores 0-0.
Colonia again with the pressure. Okay, here comes Woodbridge. Through ball. And smart play by Kareem Mascar to get his defense set up. He had a 2-on-1, so. And we have a foul. It'll go Colonia's way. Again, folks, I just want to remind you, TV 35, the crew here, 24/7, you can turn on your TV, and they're bringing you whatever's happening in Woodbridge. And whether it's a concert, whether it's a sporting event, whether it's a council meeting, whether it's a opening of a store, whatever it is, if it's happening in Woodbridge, they bring it right to you, right to your living room there. So, special thanks to Emil and Sam today for being here.
Got the A-team tonight.
Absolutely. Tim Meehan with a nice pass to the right. And keep it in. Pop back in. Thomas Alves was looking for a call there. That wasn't going to happen. Snay Shaw with it. And we'll have a goal kick. Something I've noticed with recently in sports is the color of the sneakers.
Oh yeah.
Got orange. We got one there that looks like one is pink and the other one's white. We've got pink. We've got green and pink. We've got quite an assortment out there.
I was looking at number 30, Hector Lopez. He's got some sort of rainbow shoes on.
What happened to the black ones and the white ones? Oh yeah, he does. Interesting. Passed up the left wing and the offside's called. Again, offside's discretion to referee. If the player is just in offside's position, it's not offsides. He has to be a participant in the ball. I think that call there on offsides, the player hadn't touched the ball yet, so I would have questioned that. Wouldn't have got far, but. And Woodbridge clears the ball. And here comes Woodbridge. And needs somebody in the wing or a striker. Okay, striker's moving into position. Going on the right wing. And shot on goal.
That's a little too far away for a shot on goal.
Too much time for the goalkeeper to think and see where that ball was coming from.
Yeah. Should have got just a little closer.
Colonia trying to keep the ball in. Plays it off the Woodbridge player. And plays it off the Colonia player, so Woodbridge throw in. And cleared by Colonia.
It's got help on both sides.
And coming down the right wing, crosses. Just a little bit too far. Keeps the ball in, however, and we'll have a goal kick.
Tell you a little bit about Alexander Yatako from Woodbridge High School, number 7. He's a junior. Favorite sport is soccer, and he likes Rocky as a movie. He likes math in school, and his most memorable soccer moment was playing soccer in Peru.
Oh, nice back header. Mark Nicolin trying to keep it out. And that's Julian Cardona there with the conversation with the goalie. I'm going to go ahead after it that he'll protect them. And it looks like it'll be Woodbridge throwing. And there was a one-on-one.
No help.
Coming down the right wing. And Colonia, again, that's smart play by Kareem. Buy his defense time. Kareem looks like he's playing sweeper. He's in charge of the defense. And we got a push, and it'll be Woodbridge ball.
That's number 7 on the ground for Woodbridge, Alexander Yatako. Looks like he might be shook up a little bit.
Yeah, direct shot towards goal. That was a clean play there by Joseph Gabardi. And we have an offsides on Woodbridge. No dangerous play called on that. Mark Nicolin bringing it up.
Good job.
And we'll have a Colonia throw-in. And taken to Sneh Shah. And towards the mouth of the goal. Colonia keeps it in. Out to the left wing. And Colonia throwing again. We'll do it all over again. And a little chip. You can't control it in the mouth of the goal. You just should clear it. And Colonia throwing again. Colonia going to open it up, and Woodbridge picks up the ball coming down the left wing. And Kareem Asker again playing sweeper. Fine job bringing it back to the goalie. And here goes Tim Meehan. But look at him accelerate and maintain control of the ball. And we'll have a goal kick. It's about halfway through the second half.
Coming in for Woodbridge is number 9, Alan Paredes.
Pass forward by Joseph Gabardi. And the ball goes out. Pete Woodbridge throwing.
Come on, keep working. I got two.
And Patriots to get a direct kick. The referee not letting him cheat a little bit there. Well, you take what you can get until the referee tells you stop. This is a direct kick, so it doesn't have to touch another player. It can go directly into the goal.
Nice save.
And Colonial is still with the pressure. And Woodbridge clears it. Kareem Asgard with the one-man defense back there. And he puts it into second gear. Protects his goalie.
A little over 17 minutes left in the game.
That's where the communication comes in.
John, if they have to go to overtime, how long is that?
It's usually I'm not sure about high school rules because they keep changing, but it used to be a 5-minute overtime.
Great job, Timmy.
Which is more like almost a sudden death. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
They may have moved it to 10. And again, there's that conversation between a player and his goalkeeper. It's a nice step back. You're watching some very, very skilled athletes out here today.
Very well conditioned athletes.
And Woodbridge throw in. Still plenty of time in this game for either team to score. That was a quick whistle.
Yeah.
Coley didn't have possession of the ball. He blew the whistle. He's in a hurry. Nice 50-yard kick. No call.
That was a good one.
Tim Meehan with a steal and gets stolen right back. Ooh, that's dangerous.
Should have gave it to the goalie.
Communication wasn't there between the goalie.
Yeah, he should have kicked it back to the goalie.
high kick. 50-yarder.
Come on, Blue!
That's pretty much an unnecessary play. There's no one there to, the goalie's got plenty of time. You're just setting up a do-over. A little give and go on Colonia's part, interrupted by Woodbridge.
No one home, though, for Woodbridge.
Gotta win balls, Blue!
Again, Karim and Askar, they talk well. Him and Dan Soyak is the goalie. They communicate very well. A 2v1 and the 2 wins. Woodbridge with a 4-man defense. And Jordan Durkak with a much-deserved break. A pass over to the left wing. A nice no call on that one, ref. And we'll have a goal kick.
A little over 12 and a half minutes left in this half. Scores 0-0. Woodbridge Barons versus the Colonia Patriots.
And the interesting thing is the crew here for TV 35 does not get overtime if we do go into overtime.
Do we?
No, well, we get double our salary.
Okay.
And there again was that communication with Kareem letting them know to let the ball go by. And we'll have a Patriots goal kick. I cannot imagine the stamina of these players. This is almost 80 minutes now of constant running. They're trying to get control. A pass back, which is a smart move. And he was looking for Joseph Gabardi, but Woodbridge stopped that. Nice shot with the throw in. Handball. Ouch.
Offside.
This one's going to start at the 20-yard line. Let's see how far he goes. Whoa.
It was a good kick. Both of these goalkeepers.
Yeah. They get well into the territory of their opponents. Nice pass to the left wing.
Okay, now they've got help down there. Let's see what they can do.
And Patriots trying to open the field up. The coach was asking for them to pull back a little. There are plenty of defensive players there. He just wanted a couple to come back. Sweeper's almost more than halfway down the field. And we have a direct kick.
Oh, that was close.
And it'll be who's throwing? Oh. Nope, goal kick. That takes the pressure off Colonia temporarily. Again, both teams are playing an excellent game. They have challenges on the goal, and they've been turned away by the strong defense. So strong offense, strong defense on both sides.
8.5 minutes left in the second half.
Come on, Blue, keep playing hard. Let's go.
Another nice kick. Nice give and go. Coming up the left side again. Just a little late on that call.
Yeah, it was.
Ball was out for about 20 feet. Maybe Woodbridge's throw-in. Nice push.
Yeah, he kind of hooked him.
And the referee was right there. Again, there's been no stoppage of play, so the clock that we see out there should be fairly close. Yeah, Colonia keeps it in. Nice crossfield pass. And be Woodbridge throwing. Now, there was a case for obstruction there, but the referee, well, they haven't been called it at all this game. And Woodbridge coming down the left wing. And quickly turned around by Colonia. That would be one where the coach would go to who?
Right, there was nobody there. Nice save.
Yeah, that takes cuts on the goalie's part to come out there. Got two people barreling down on you. And Woodbridge coming down the right-hand side now.
Nobody, no help.
And Colonia clears. And Woodbridge comes right back.
Nobody home. To who?
And we'll have a goal kick.
5.5 minutes left in this second half.
And it doesn't look like anybody's running out of steam. They're both all going full bore.
Yeah, I would imagine in soccer there's no way you can lay down for 30 seconds to catch your breath.
Yeah, it's...
That was close.
God bless the goalkeeper. Back and forth in the middle of the field. No one getting control of it yet. Still back and forth.
Oh, he pulled him down.
And it'll be Colonia throwing.
Good thing the ref wasn't a little bit further down the field because...
well, they wouldn't have called it because the ball has already left the vicinity where both of them were. As long as it didn't have any influence on the play, you pretty much can... There was another saying we used to use. It was called off the ball. That you would foul someone off the ball. Because the referee's not looking there. The referee's looking wherever the ball is.
There we go.
And we got a corner kick. Again, these are among the more dangerous plays, depending on what strategy Colonia uses here. Could be across the mouth of the goal, curve into, if it's a left footer, curve into the goal. Short kick. Header punched in. Couple options. And there we go.
Colonia goal. Looked like Meehan with the goal.
And here comes Woodbridge. An empty goal.
Do you believe that?
All game long, no score, and we just had 2 scores in a matter of seconds.
1-1.
Not sure what the defense did. It just let up. The last one of the goals was taken away.
Scoreboard is showing Woodbridge up 1-0. I thought that Meehan had scored down the other end just prior. Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, unless the referee took the goal away. And it must have been because they didn't reset in the midfield. So, yeah, that was a no goal. Yeah, because if there was a goal, they would have reset in the middle of the field.
Okay, so it's Woodbridge up 1-0.
Yeah, wow. That fast.
2 minutes left in the game, too.
Boy, things got awful quiet here.
Yes, they did. Well, it's the Colonia fans. Woodbridge fans are happy.
Another nice kick. And the race is on. Now the goalie can't touch it with his hands if he's out of the box. And it'll be a Colonia throw-in. Minute and a half to go, folks. Score 1-0 Woodbridge. Nice push there. Nobody caught it. That was one of those off-the-ball pushes. And you see that a lot in college play, the off-the-ball. Just about a minute left for Colonia to do something here. Yeah, folks, it was quiet the whole game. Not quiet. It was been an interesting game, but no score. And then what looked like a score by Colonia was taken away. And then 2 seconds later, Woodbridge marches down the field and scores a goal on an empty net.
Michael Barahona came into the game for Woodbridge along with Nigel Palla.
There's precious seconds left for Colonia. And Woodbridge with the throw, and they're not going to be in any hurry. And Colonia's throwing. They'll be in a hurry.
Woodbridge clears it.
And now there's a case for obstruction, but no call, and
And that's the end of the game.
Great game. Somebody had to win, someone had to lose, but great game. Came down to the last minute, 2 minutes.
Yes, it did.
Excellent game.
So Woodbridge Barons beat the Colonia Patriots 1-0. I'm Joe Tarrant along with John Eberhard. John, last word?
Great game again, and Joe, we'll see, I'm sure, at another event, and with this fabulous, fantastic TV 35 crew we have.
Yes, sir, and good night.